Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the 38th tutorial in this course, and in this tutorial we are going to talk about anonymous functions in Python. Now sometimes you'd want to make functions that do very little stuff like add two numbers or simply display the numbers, and if you know that your function is not going to do something complicated, then you could use anonymous functions. And anonymous functions, as the name suggests, are functions that don't have any names, right? So let's just see one, and let's see how Python allows us to use these functions. So let's say I want to make an anonymous function to find the product of two numbers. So I'll have to first type in a variable name that is going to be used as a reference to this anonymous function, right? So I'll type in product as the name, and I'll use the assignment operator, and then I'll type in a keyword lambda. And whenever you create an anonymous function, you have to use this keyword, and I'll give a space after that. And since I want to find the product of two numbers, I'll have to use two placeholders for the values that are passed to this anonymous function. So let's say I want to use var1 and var2. So I'll type in var1 comma var2, and then I'll put in a colon here, and then I'll type in var1 asterisk var2 to find the product of these numbers, and that's it. This is in itself an anonymous function, and now I simply have to use a print statement to display the result of the product of numbers that is calculated using this anonymous function. So let's say I want to find out the product of 5 and 12. I'll type in print, and I'll just display some text like result, and I'll put a colon here, and now I'll have to first type in the reference name, which is product, and within parentheses I'll have to pass in two values. So let's say I want to find out the product of 5 and 12. I'll type in these numbers here, I'll save the file, and when I run it, I see that the result is 60, right? So that's about anonymous functions, and I don't find them much useful, to be honest. I use the other functions because when you're working with large programs, there's rarely ever a situation when you want to do something as simple as this. And if you want to do something even like 5% more complicated than this, then it makes sense to have a proper function that has a name, so that you can refer to it whenever you want to. And I just find that useful. But then you could like anonymous functions too. It's a concept that's there, and I thought that I should discuss with you guys. So I hope you guys had fun watching the tutorial, and you may subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.